Yeah, bang bang rail. Yeah, I just finished the gym, man. I'm tired, man. Anyway, yeah, I was talking about Bindon and Frazer to a mate of mine, yeah, and I was saying that really Bindon was very lucky, you know, that he hasn't been more obliged by Tony Lawrence, really, because Frankie Fraser, when Tony Lawrence was in Chelmsford prison with Frankie Fraser, they was at loggerheads 24/7 because Tony Lawrence and Fraser did not get on at all. And it was over the fact that Fraser was with the Crays, used to go and see the Crays as well, and come back to the Richardsons. So, you know, Chow was here, Chow was there. What was he doing over there? What was he when he come back to the Richardsons? So that was what it was about. Tony told me it was about that he was a bit of a traitor, going with Crays and coming back to the Richardsons, yeah. And then you got Bindon. People saying, no, he wasn't doing that with the Crays. I've got a picture there with he's wrapped around the Crays when he was very young. He looks Bindon, and looks 21, 22, maybe a bit older than that, yeah. But he was around the Crays quite a lot, yeah. So what was he doing with the Crays when he was with the Richardsons? And it's the same thing. I'm surprised that when Tony Lawrence see him in the Gas Club, and them two fell out, right? And Tony Lawrence was going to kill him, right? You know, Tony Lawrence was going to come back and kill Johnny Bindon. I was wondering if maybe if that had something to do with the fact that Bindon was over with the Crays as well as the Richardsons. You know, that might be what it was all about. That might have been a little bit of bickering, bockering here. Whether or not Bindon was still with them, because by that time they'd been in prison, I think. They'd been in prison, I think Mum was already dead. So maybe that was it. Maybe Bindon and Lawrence had loggerheads about the fact that Bindon was... I mean, Tony Lawrence, mate, I've got to say it, he hated the Crays, mate. He really hated the Crays, and he really hated Fraser big time. I mean, he was so staunch with the Richardsons, it was unbelievable. You could not talk down about the Richardsons, and he was staunch as they come. And that was it, Tony. Tony was a very, very staunch man. If he was with you, he was with you. And I like Tony a lot, mate. I really did like him. You know, I'm only sorry that Tony Lawrence died. He's a good friend of mine, mate, and a very, very dangerous man, Tony Lawrence, and that was it. But you know, just a little video, really. I mean, but I can imagine that maybe that was the. I'm quite shocked that Bindon lasted as long as he did, because I should imagine Lawrence was plotting up to kill him anyway over that Craze turnout. Because I mean, I'm surprised that Tony Lawrence and Fraser didn't kick it off when they got on the street, yeah. But I suppose like everything, in prison, you want to kill people in prisons, you know. I mean, when they get out of the streets, it's a different kettle of fish. If you forget all that, it's like screws in prison, isn't it? When screws battle you, I mean, you know, you want to come back and kill them, but you never do, because you've got other things to do, more important things to do than going back to prison and going at the gate waiting for these people and hurting them when they come out. You've got other things to do, so everyone forgets, and prison officers know that, yeah. But it's not about that. It's about Bindon and Lawrence. Anyway, just a little story, yeah. Bye.